What's up, world? This is your girl P. So, how to understand breadcrumbing? Now, as a disclaimer, I am not here to project my opinion on you. I am just sharing my vantage point and how I see breadcrumbing is that it's done intentionally and unintentionally. So, sometimes people may not be realizing that they're breadcrumbing you, and some people actually do it because it is their intention. But what it is, regardless to whether it's intentional or unintentional, it is a person or people giving you enough just to keep you hanging on. It's like crumbs, when you have food, like for instance, you have food on a plate and just say you have some mouth-watering fried chicken, because that's my favorite, fried chicken, right? And so those crumbs that fall off that fried chicken is on the plate. But if there was no more chicken, but there were just crumbs left, those crumbs will be good enough for you to want more, right? It's crumbs, cake crumbs, cupcake crumbs, cookie crumbs. It doesn't matter. Crumb is a crumb. And when you taste a crumb, it makes you want more. And so when we think about breadcrumbing with people, it's time, energy, and effort, giving crumbs, a little bit of here, a little bit of there to keep a person wanting more. You know what I'm saying? And when people do that intentionally, is that they're trying to make you beg for attention. You know what I'm saying? So if they're giving you a little energy here and there, it's enough to make them think that if you're giving a person a little bit of here and there, that's make giving that person enough, just enough to think that they're going to get something else. You know what I'm saying? And you may not have no intention of giving them something else. So you'll give them crumbs to keep them holding on. And that's manipulative. That's narcissistic. I mean, I'm not a doctor and I can't diagnose anybody. I'm not a professional therapist. I'm just going by what I know in my own life. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to be a therapist, a licensed therapist, to tell anybody something that is a something you may have experienced. And when I share that, and it's a possibility that I could have breadcrumbed somebody. Well, if I did, it would be unintentional, and that would be an unintentional breadcrumber. But I don't breadcrumb anyone because I share information. So I'm a communicator. So the only energy that I you know love to share at my core, which is my core energy, is communication, because you can give love in that form. But when people intentionally breadcrumb you, they're just giving you enough to keep you coming back, and they know they have no intention on giving you anything. And again, that's narcissistic in my eyes. And I'm not trying to project that onto anyone else, but why would you only give a person a little bit of here? If you don't want to share, then just say no. It's just easy. It's just that simple. And it's like, it's hard for people to tell you, the truth for some reason. It's hard for people to, and I feel like the reason why is because that person don't know what they want. It's like, when you breadcrumb people and you giving them a little bit, you trying to keep that person on the string for your convenience, just in case you may need them around, or you may change your mind or whatever. But you holding a person up by giving them a little bit, and again, you could starve a person, because when you're starving a person, you are trying to turn them into a beggar. You're trying to get them to come to you and ask you for more. I won't give me more, not that you would as a grown person, but if you don't realize that you're being breadcrumb, you may be trying to reach out to a person saying, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Because you're trying to figure out something instead of that person just saying, I don't have any more. I don't have nothing to give. No, you know what I'm saying? And people they don't say that they're not straightforward and direct. You have to learn how to be direct. And saying, like I share with my children, the truth only hurt one time. Because but it sets people free. And the only entity that I know that causes confusion is the devil. The devil is the author of confusion. And we're trying to confuse somebody. You would breadcrumb them. You would give them a little bit because you're trying to have that person salivating and begging for more. And like I said, some people do this in unintentionally. They don't try to do it. They don't know that they're doing it. And I'm not sharing this information for you if you are a person that's a breadcrumber, for you to try to say, oh, I didn't know. Because we're all grown adults here. We're not speaking on children. We're talking about grown adults, and we have to be better. You know what I'm saying? We have to do better. And if you have been a person that is a breadcrumber, this is just something to share with you, and shed some light on some things that it's not right to do that to people. And if you find yourself doing that, all you have to do is hold yourself accountable and correct yourself and put yourself in another person's shoes, which is having empathy, and what I'm saying, feel what another person's feeling without you even having to have experienced that yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's like with spiritual awakenings, it's not like you just get this one level of awakening of everything all at once and it just boom and you just know everything. It doesn't work like that. There's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? When you get enlightened on certain things, it's like, dang, I didn't realize I was doing that. If it's not your intention, you know what I'm saying, you correct yourself. It's like, I'm not trying to, breadcrumb you. I'm not trying to, you know, put you in a position to be a beggar. Not that you would, but you know what I'm saying? No one has control over you, but sometimes people don't realize that that's what's happening to them. They're being breadcrumbed, you know what I'm saying? And it's not cool, you know what I'm saying, to do people like that. So I share that information because a lot of people aren't aware, and if we are here to help each other see things from a higher perspective, lift each other up, and help each other do better. Because, you know, you change the world by changing yourself. And when you change yourself, you change everything around you. You know what I'm saying? And it's your world. It's not the whole entire universe that you're changing. That's one thing. That's one day at a time. But when you grow as a person and you change who you are and become better, the world around you starts becoming better. You start attracting better people who are on the same frequency as you, that want to grow and evolve and become better and treat people with kindness because that's how they want to be treated. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't come on here to project. You know what I'm saying? I don't come on here to make people feel any type of way. Just shed light on the truth. And the truth is the truth, and the truth shall set you free. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got for you. And I holla though. One love. Peace.